You hear that bird, everybody? I've got a surprise for you right now. I'm Phil Brown with New Hampshire Audubon, and I'm going to bring you to an ovenbird nest. So the ovenbird is one of the most common songbirds of our summer woodlands. They sing an ascending teacher, 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 teacher song. They're a small ground-dwelling wood warbler. They migrate from the tropics in winter. They arrive here in early May. And we have ovenbirds for the summer, more or less. This is what they look like. They're about 5 or 6 inches in length. They're a ground-dwelling warbler. Unlike the usual warblers, which are very colorful and often have a lot of yellow on them, ovenbirds are very thrush-colored overall. They blend in with the forest floor, especially dead and decaying leaves, which they make their nests out of. So the ovenbird is a rather handsome bird up close, though. And the photo doesn't depict it as well, but it does have an orange crown right at the very top of the head. A big, bold white eye ring, and it has this handsome dark streaking underneath on an otherwise white belly with yellowish legs. So they're singing around me right now. The ovenbird is singing its teacher, teacher, teacher song. There's also a common yellowthroat singing a 3-noted song. That close one was the yellowthroat. Listen for the ovenbird. Right now the adult is giving a little chup call. It just scurried off the nest, which I located a couple of days ago. The babies were very small, and I want to see what they look like today. I took a quick, careful peek in the nest, and it's just in this little patch of weeds here, right off of my driveway, about halfway up my driveway. So that's the ovenbird singing now. Okay, let's go take a careful, quick peek. And I remember exactly where it was, next to this little dogwood shrub. And then down, right near the foot of this. I'm gonna carefully move some leaves with my hands. Ovenbirds build these domes, which gives them their name. Here's the ovenbird's dome. Do you see it? Probably not, right? It's just behind this bright green leaf, just below it. And they walk in to this little mound of earth. Let's see what's happening in there. Anybody home? I see some little yellow beaks. We have baby ovenbirds. They're sleeping. It's a good way to be. So there's a little side entrance hole that the bird walks in. The adult will bring food in, and the mound is rather nondescript. It's covered in little plant fibers and dead leaves, and it's easy to miss, easy to step on in the woods. So I'm going to back away without disturbing this vegetation any further. Try to put everything back as I found it. Ovenbirds rely on cover, and if I expose their nesting site to a host of predators like chipmunks, red squirrels, any sort of aerial predators like blue jays, which are around and raiding nests all over, it would be the end of nesting season for the ovenbird. They only typically get one chance. At this point in mid-June, ovenbirds have a couple of months to raise their young. I'm watching one as it's flying closer to the nest as I back away here. Actually, both birds are in this area. I'm going to back away a little further. So they're still doing well. They're still at a very critical stage, though, where they're only several days old at most. When I found them, they were barely feathered at all. They were just naked-looking birds with a big, kind of a flat, wide bill, like baby birds often have, and tiny and pink. So right now they're probably 3 days old, I would guess, and they have quite a few more days to grow and be fed. But in a matter of a week or so, they'll be fledging the nest. They'll be leaving the nest. The parent ovenbirds will still be feeding them for several days to maybe a week or two after that, and then they'll be on their own for the rest of the summer. They grow rapidly, eating insects and foraging for insects on the ground, very carefully walking through the undergrowth. So a pretty spectacular little bird that is more common than you probably think. You probably don't live very far from an ovenbird. I have 3 singing around me right now, different territories. So just about anywhere in New Hampshire you can hear an ovenbird at some point in the summer. So hope you enjoyed the little nest video. For more nest videos, go to www.nhaudubon.org. Check out our Facebook page, New Hampshire Audubon, and our YouTube channel. I'll see you for more nest searching soon.